Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Right.
Now, we reported last week designer being sentenced for indecent exposure during a flight of April 2023. It was reported that he had to register as a sex offender, but that's saying that is not true. He does not have to register as a sex offender. They said that is absolutely positively not true. So just wanted to report that and clear that up. Now, Prince Jackson was doing an interview with Mike Tyson. You know, Mike Tyson has the podcast called Hot Boxing and talks about some things we didn't know, like his dad's insecurities about his blotchy skin.
Everybody thought he was changing his skin because he wanted to be white. He was changing it because he wanted to glow. He wanted to be a light.
That's
the
the
light. He
story?
wanted to shine, yeah.
Holy.
He told you that?
Huh?
Did he tell you that?
Him and Rodney, yeah. He wanted to glow. He was the light.
Interesting.
Light.
When I was younger, you know, he was always explaining to me, speaking about that. He had a skin condition called vitiligo. It may have been I don't know what the actual medical term is. I'm
So
sure
that
we're
is
gonna get into it.
so I'm hearing from you. That is real.
Yeah.
This is officially not a rumor.
Yeah,
You had that.
yeah. I think it was even on the autopsy report. You know,
Okay.
so there was things. I think the cause of it, it's up for speculation, but it's either vitiligo or some form of lupus that contributed to the vitiligo. He had a lot of insecurity around kind of looking blotchy in his appearance, so he wanted to see if he could, you know, smooth out his appearance to help with his security on his, I guess, physical appearance.
Michael Jackson needed my dermatologist, Dr. Natasha Sandy. That's what she specializes in, okay? Polishing you from the inside out.
Yeah, your skin
All
was
right?
blotchy at one time.
Well, I had skin discoloration. You know what I'm saying? So it was like inflammation in different parts.
Did you have insecurities because of it?
No, never. But, you know, it's interesting with Michael because I never noticed that.
What?
Like, the only time you even ever heard about like him having spots is when the criminal case was going on and somebody said he had a spotted penis. You don't remember that?
I do.
I know you do. I don't know why you're trying to act like you don't.
No,
How
I
can
do.
you forget such
No, because
descriptive
that was the one thing that you said
details?
you wanted to see. That's what made me think about it.
You always just say silly stuff for no goddamn reason.
You never said you wanted to see that?
No.
Yes, you did.
Prove it.
we go.
Prove it. Prove I said that.
Now he
How
also
can you prove I said that?
Now he also talks about his not beef, but his competition with Prince.
I don't think he disliked them, but he wanted Prince to know I'm the best ever.
But it's out that's the rivalry. Then he names his first son Prince.
Yeah. Well, interestingly enough, right? So
That's crazy.
You know, I wasn't around during that whole rivalry.
Yeah.
When he always spoke to me about Prince, it was with competitive respect,
Had to
I
be.
would say. You
It
know,
had
like
to
he
be.
wasn't, like he said, he didn't dislike him, but always had that, I'm bigger than Prince.
I mean, he was bigger than Prince. Michael Jackson was one of the biggest superstars. No, not one of.
He was.
Michael Jackson was the biggest superstar ever to walk the face of this planet.
Still is, yeah, absolutely, hands down.
So he was bigger than Prince, but I don't think that's what we were comparing when we used to compare Prince and Michael. We were comparing music. You know, we were comparing artistry. Like, I wasn't comparing, you know, who
Not
was
music, artistry, I would say.
bigger.
Because some would say that, you know, Prince leaned towards this because he played his own instruments. He did this, that, and the other. And then some would say Michael Jackson's this because he danced, choreographed.
I would say Prince is a better overall artist than Michael Jackson.
What do you mean?
Meaning that he plays all his own instruments and, you know, he produced and, you know, he wrote records. Not saying Michael didn't write, you know, as well, but, you know, Prince, I feel like is probably a more overall musical artist. I think Michael's a better performer.
I think some people would say Michael might be the better artist because Michael did write a lot of his records.
Yeah, you could say that.
And Mike did sing and dance and create, you know.
Well, Prince played instruments, man. I just think Prince is a better musical artist, but Michael Jackson was a better performer.
That's a good argument. Now, we got to talk about JT. JT wasn't too happy about the reaction she got from her latest ad campaign. She was doing a Beats by Dre headphone ad, and people were getting on her at it, and she responded.
No, I'm not in no motherfucking Illuminati. No, devil ain't got me. I'm getting to the bag. Something that y'all don't know nothing about because y'all spend y'all last to be a baddie on motherfucking Instagram. And nobody not gonna approach y'all hoes because y'all don't got no range. Let's start there. Y'all ain't gonna never have no range because y'all care too much about what other think. And I don't give a what y'all think. I'm gonna stay right here in my space and I'm gonna do it in my space. I don't have to get in front of no fashion people. Oh, put her. No, I'm gonna do it for the hood the like me, because we deserve to be on campaigns too.
Dropping the clues bombs for JT. That's what I'm gonna start telling these underachieving people.
What's that?
You hoes ain't got no range. Okay? All right? Jesus. Male or female, you hoes ain't got no range. You hear me?
All right.
Okay.
Well, that is your rumor report. Now, Charlamagne, who you giving that donkey to?
Some hoe with no range.
What?
All right? This hoe definitely ain't got no range. She from Florida, and she needs to come to the front of the congregation. We like to have a word with her, okay? This hoe ain't got no range, but she got heroin, and she got trains ran on her. We'll talk about it for after the hour.
All right. We'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.